Hi, it's 1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One, and today I'm doing a video just to kind of highlight a video that TheYamiks did recently where he talked about engineers and how they've kind of ruined the game and how broken they are. And I gotta say, I agree with a lot of what TheYamiks is preaching in that video. I'm not normally someone who agrees with him a great deal, but engineering is one subject that we seem to agree on quite heavily. I've always advocated that the engineering grind was one of the grinds that kind of ruined the game, and the whole concept of engineers disbalanced the game for me, especially between people who had horizons and didn't have horizons. I think it put a grind entry level into PvP combat that I felt was just unneeded and unwarranted. However, unlike TheYamiks, I don't think engineering can be completely removed from the game. It's not just the complaining, but the fact that people wouldn't be able to play at ship speeds that they're used to or jump ranges that you're used to would make the game just a lot duller for people. And also the thought of stripping away someone's engineered jump range when they're on a 6-month trip out because we've campaigned to remove engineering would be quite harsh. It is one of those things. I think engineering has made the game more exciting, has made the combat more exciting. I preferred PvP combat before engineers because I liked the fact that you knew exactly what you're facing and everyone was on even footing. However, the faster speed combat that you get with engineered ships, I think, is something that is well worth doing. It made the game more exciting, faster, and that was never going to be a bad thing. But I agree with TheYamiks that the weaponry and some of the modifications have made the game ridiculously disbalanced, and FDev need to do a lot of work to rebalance a lot of the features within engineers to improve engineers greatly. The engineer grind needs to be looked at again. While the drop rate increase and material traders was great for engineers, this is one area where I disagree slightly with TheYamiks. He's of the opinion that they'll never put money for materials into the game, but they kind of already have, because if you go and do a mission for materials, you get a monetary value or a monetary value based upon taking the material reward, and that difference can be seen as the cost of those materials. So in a way, they have already attributed a monetary cost to materials, and that kind of, to me, opens the door more for money for materials at some point down the road. Now, I agree with TheYamiks, it's not something they're ever likely to put in, but there is that possibility. I'm not ruling it out completely like he has. From a gameplay point of view, I think if in 2 or 3 updates time there's other gameplay loops that they want to get people on, it's something that they could potentially bring in to close off one of the gameplay loops. But all in all, they've made engineers a lot better than it used to be. A hell of a lot better than it used to be, but it needs a lot of work. I agree with TheYamiks, the information you get in game is pitiful. If it wasn't for the Inara engineers tabs, most players would be completely lost as to what's going on with engineers. And even now, I'm still learning stuff new every day that I play about the effects of what engineering stuff is in game and what benefits I get from it. I'm pretty clueless when it comes to a lot of the engineering stuff, and it's interesting how people have differing opinions. But I personally agree with TheYamiks that they do need to massively overhaul and update the engineering, the descriptions, the information you get in game. There's so much work they need to do. I don't agree with him that stripping away all engineers would be better than what we got now, but I'm close to having that opinion. It's not far off. I just think Pandora's box has been opened too far at this point and too long, and people would just find the game dull if you went back to low jump ranges and slow speed ships. But anyway, that's all for my opinion. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments down below, so let me know down there. Thanks very much for watching.